G'day mates, welcome to Phuket Extra. I'm JP Mestanza and it's Tuesday, November 7th. We're at the beautiful Outrigger Laguna Phuket Beach Resort in the Simulin Ballroom where locals are gathering to watch the race that stops a nation, the Melbourne Cup 2017. It's being hosted by the Good Shepherd and the Phuket Has Been Good to Us Foundation with free-flowed food and beverage along with some amazing prizes being given out and silent auction. We'll tell you more about it, but first let's get to the news from our studio. We'll start off with my favorite story as officials are in the midst of retrieving the shared bikes all over Phuket town after some confusion or misunderstanding as to what they're actually supposed to be for. Ofo Bike Share is one of two companies that launched its services back in September this year, offering residents in Phuket town the chance to share bikes, about 1,400 of them in fact, and they were available for free on a free trial period that will conclude at the end of the year. But soon after the launch, over 100 bikes were either stolen, taken home, or some were even found dumped in canals in Phuket town. And one of the coordinators from Ofo Company said it's because people genuinely did not understand how the service works. And when they explain it to them, they'll usually get the bikes back. Officials were able to locate most of the bikes through a tracker mounted onto them, and now Ofo coordinators say they'll make sure to get the word out on how they're supposed to be used. And the story of a British couple's online fundraising efforts to cover medical costs related to an alleged violent mugging here in Phuket has been making the rounds online. But our reporters found that a mugging did not happen. Let's explain. Michael Laverty and his wife Denise arrived to Phuket last week to celebrate the man's birthday. But according to online reports, Michael was mugged the night of their arrival by 3 or 4 Thai men who put a gun to his face and then attacked him, fracturing his leg in multiple places and stealing his watch, allegedly. But police in Patong, where the couple were staying, say that's not what happened, as CCTV footage shows that Michael had actually jumped from the first floor balcony of a hotel. And that's how the British Army vet actually broke his leg, as hotel staff provided assistance. When authorities arrived, the couple filed a report for medical insurance and told police the man was mugged, but an investigation revealed that wasn't true, and he hadn't even jumped out of the hotel in which they were staying. As of this morning, the couple have left Phuket, according to police, and their medical treatment was paid somehow, and no news on a possible motive for jumping. But their crowdfunder page is still up, having raised over 1,000 British pounds out of the 10,000 pound target. And a big problem is brewing in Bangkok involving the country's parliament, as 2 lawmakers who were appointed to a panel to oversee an organic bill on the Anticorruption agency, they're being scrutinized because of their unusually large wealth. The 2 men in question are former National Police Chief Pacharawit Wongsuwan, who is the younger brother of the current Deputy Prime Minister Prawit Wongsuwan, as well as former Assistant National Police Chief Bumrung Polpanich. They were assigned to a panel that will vet the organic law on the government's anti-corruption agency, the NACC, which is currently in the hands of the National Legislative Assembly. But the president of the NLA says he has no authority to intervene on the matter, even with both men facing inquiries on their finances. For more on this, visit thephuketnews.com. And stay right there, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Reports out of Kalasin province are saying that a village in the area hired some Ghostbusters to rid the area of evil spirits who were thought to be responsible for the deaths of some locals. But the story changed once doctors arrived. The people from the 370 household Ban Nabong village pooled their money together to hire a famous Ghostbuster after 2 men, along with a number of cats, dogs, and buffaloes, died mysteriously and suddenly since late October. And the Ghostbusters were hired to exorcise what residents thought were evil spirits, whom they call Pipob, forcing them into bamboo tubes and burning them. But when medics from the provincial health office arrived, they found that the men and animals had actually died of the rat-borne disease leptospirosis, in addition to their poor health. though the doctors were advised to tread cautiously and lightly when telling the family members because of their strong beliefs. The team of doctors were told to gently instruct the villagers on how to better take care of their health, especially when handling raw meat. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. And now let's head back to the Outrigger Laguna Phuket Beach Resort, where we'll talk to Sue Altman about the Melbourne Cup 2017.
Well, being a girl from Melbourne, it is a horse race, and it's the one that's known as the race that stops the nation, because it really does. In all of Australia, everyone stops to listen to the Melbourne Cup, whether they are horse racing fans or not. It's been going for, I think, 167 years or something. And it's not just Australians, it's lots of expats that live here who are here today and all dressed up with their hats and with their best outfits, and even the men dress up. Okay, well, there's a Good Shepherd, and this Phuket has been good to us. And we've come together. I actually am with the Phuket Has Been Good to Us. We teach English to more than 1,200 underprivileged children, Thai children, and we have 170 orphans or children that their parents can't take care of them. Good Shepherd also, they have a lot of orphans and things, and they take care. So we have amazing silent auctions, and we have live auctions, everything, and raffles to try and raise money today for these charities so that we can continue helping the kids in Phuket that really need help, and there's a lot of them.
Well, that's it for us here today on Phuket Extra, coming at you from the Outrigger Laguna Phuket Beach Resort at the Simulin Ballroom from the Melbourne Cup 2017. Congratulations to Rekindling and the team behind that horse that won the race of the day. From all of us here, thank you for watching. You can check out all these stories on the links below if you're watching us from YouTube and thephuket.news.com. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.